Dear students, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a very good night to all of you. Today's topic is about the unit vector. What is unit vector? See, a vector whose magnitude is unity, means 1. That vector is called the unit vector. And what is it uses? It provides the direction. Okay, it is used to give the direction. And what is the concept of it? Suppose a vector A. So I want to represent that vector in a unit vector. How? See, the vector A, or I am writing the vector 5 over here. So how will I represent it? Like that vector A means magnitude is A, and in case of 5 vector means magnitude is 5. So when I am writing this vector A, suppose I am writing this vector A, means only I have written here magnitude. So to give the direction, how will you write? See, to give the direction, I can give one unit vector, suppose n cap. See, n cap means mod of n cap is always 1. So if we write the vector, unit vector along with the magnitude, then this will give the vector, means this will give the magnitude as well as the direction. That represents the magnitude as well as the direction. So along with the magnitude, one vector we can give, that vector is called the unit vector whose magnitude is 1, because it's that n cap, its magnitude is 1. That's why I can give over here. So in case of 5 also, 5 and n cap, okay, you can give. Otherwise it is represented by a vector, means the magnitude, and a unit vector of a, means where that unit vector magnitude modulus of unit vector is 1. This is how the unit vector is represents. So from here we can write that unit vector A equals to A vector divided by A, means here this A means this is mod A. So unit vector equals to A by mod A vector divided by mod A. Okay. What is orthogonal unit vector? Okay. Look, in case of x, y and z axis, suppose this is x axis, y axis and z axis. They all are perpendicular to each other. So the vector, the unit vector which represents along the x axis, it is represented by I cap, along y axis it is represented by j cap, along z axis it is represented by k cap. These all vectors are called the orthogonal unit vectors, means these all vectors are perpendicular to each other. So along x axis we will now define the unit vector as I cap, along y axis it is j cap, and along z axis it is k cap. Obviously remember that modulus of I cap equals to modulus of j cap equals to modulus of a cap, which is equals to 1, because they are all the unit vectors. Okay, so modulus of I, j and k will be 1. Next heading you give the resolution of vectors. What is it? Look, in case of force we have read, when the force is applied along this direction, then the body starts moving in the direction of force. But if we apply the force along this direction, then in this case the body also starts moving along this direction, but it has a tendency to move along this direction also. Means we can say along this direction this force has some effect, and along this direction also that force has some effect. I am drawing the diagram. Suppose this force, this is I am writing A. So this is also a vector quantity. So along this direction it has some effect. Suppose O P, and along y direction it has some effect. Suppose it is O Q I am writing, and this is called AX I am giving, and this is AY I am giving. That AX and AY is called the component of the vector A, because it has some effect along this direction and along this direction. So these are called the component of this vector. So here we can write, this is also vector. So we can write that value of A equals to the AX vector plus AY vector. Means if we find the modulus, we have that this is equals to ax square plus ay square. Okay. how to find the value of ax and ay? Look, if we draw this angle is theta, consider this angle is theta and draw the normal. Okay, so this is the normal. Now look here, as this angle is theta, so cos theta equals to, you can write that base by hypotenuse, so base is ax divided by hypotenuse is a, so ax magnitude I am calculating, so ax equals to a cos theta. Okay, and a cos, now see, cos this angle will be 90 minus theta, because total angle x and y, so total angle is 90, as this is theta, so remaining part will be 90 minus theta. So cos 90 minus theta will be base is 1 ay divided by a, so ay equals to, we will get a sin theta, because cos 90 minus theta equals to sin theta. Look, that ax vector is directing along x-axis and ay vector is directing along the y-axis. So we can write that ax vector equals to magnitude it ax, and along x-axis from the unit vector we have read I cap. So in the same case ay equals to, we can write ay into j cap. Okay, so a vector equals to, we can write ax vector plus a y vector. So modulus of a also we can write root over ax whole square, means it will come ax square plus a y square. Okay, otherwise we can get the relation this one from here also. If we do ax square plus a y square, look, ax square means a cos theta, so a square cos square theta plus a y square means a square sin square theta, so a square common and cos square plus sin square theta, which is 1, so only a square will come. Now we can write a equals to root over a square plus ax square plus a y square also. Okay, this is how we get the relation a or mod a, this is also mod a, equals to ax square plus a y square. In two-dimensional case, how to represent a vector? See, suppose a vector is a, so in 2D we can write that vector ax into I cap plus ay into j cap, or in 3D how to write a vector equals to ax I cap ay j cap plus a z a cap. Okay, and in case of magnitude of a in 2D, a root over ax square plus ay square, and magnitude of a in 3D, a root over ax square plus ay square plus az square. Okay, now do one problem. Problem number 1. Suppose a vector is given a equals to 2i cap plus 3j cap. Okay, find unit vector. What is the answer? Look, we have read the unit vector a equals to a vector divided by mod a. Okay, so a vector means here it is given 2i plus 3j. And what about the mod a? Mod a means root over ax square plus a y square. So ax means here 2. Okay, because a vector is represented by ax I cap plus ay j cap. Okay, see, and mod a equals to root over ax square plus ay square. So it will come 2 square plus 3 square. It will be 4 plus 9, so root 13. So 1 by root 13 into, okay, I am writing again, this is 1 by root 13 into 2i plus 3j. Okay, do one problem. Here the question is given a equals to 2i plus 3j. Find the unit vector in the direction of a. Look, here we have read that a vector equals to, a unit vector equals to a by mod a. Now a vector is given 2i plus 3j. Look, here we have read ax equals to, a vector equals to ax I cap plus ay j cap. Okay, that we read. And here mod a means root over ax square plus ay square. So ax means 2. So root over 2 square plus 3 square. So it will come root 13. So 1 by root 13 into 2i plus 3j. Okay, this is how you can calculate the unit vector. Okay, Now in second problem, here A vector and B vector is given. You have to find, the question is find unit vector along A plus B and along A minus B. Look, here first you have to find the answer A plus B. See, A plus B will be 5 plus 5, 10i. See, don't add with I plus j. You can add for 5i plus 2j, then you have to write. But as it is given 5i and 5i, so we can write this is 10i. Similarly, it will be 5j plus minus 4k plus 4k. So it will cancel. So A plus B, we got this one. So unit vector means A plus B unit vector equals to A plus B, this vector, and modulus of A plus B. Okay, so what will be the value? Look here, this will be 10i plus 5j divided by modulus of A plus B means 10 root over of 10 square plus 5 square, which will come 100 plus 25, 125. So we can write root over 125 into 10i plus 5j. This is the answer. And in second case, you have to find the value of A minus B. So A minus B will be, look, 5 minus 5, 0. So 0 I am writing, plus 3 minus 2, only j. And here minus 4 minus k. So this will be minus 8k. So A minus B unit vector equals to A minus B divided by modulus of A minus B. So the A minus B will be, A minus B means j minus 8k divided by root over A minus B means modulus of A minus B means 1 square plus, this is minus 8 whole square. So this will be, see, 8 square means minus 8 whole square means that is 64 plus 1, 65. So 1 by 65 root 65 into j cap minus 8 by root 65 into k cap. Okay, this is the answer. So this is how you have to calculate the unit vector along A plus B and along A minus B. Clear?